Hey guys, welcome, welcome to Ironsworn Starforged. I've been waiting so long for this launch back when I saw it in the Discord in a tiny little channel in the corner, and I knew Ironsworn in space. I need to have this. I am super excited today to be beginning a Starforged universe, to be building some truths, to be making a character. Because to be honest, those are my favorite parts of the game. I love playing. I do. Playing makes me nervous. World building is just a joy. It's just an absolute joy. Playing is also an absolute joy, but it's a nerve-wracking joy. And I want to be playing. I do. I'm excited to be playing. But I'm just pumped. I'm just super pumped to get into this game and start digging in. So when it launched on Kickstarter, immediately, probably there's quite a few people who probably did this. I dove into that preview edition ASAP. Had it done in. I mean, I'm sure some people had that thing read in one day. It took me three days. I had to work, but done pretty fast. I remember when I originally got both Delve and Ironsworn, I had those both read in a weekend. I was just hammering home, having to get spelled my mic, having to get all of those rules in my pocket. So I've done a proofread effectively. I've read through everything thoroughly, but I'm gonna miss some things. There's gonna be some bumps along the road because I've only read it once, but a lot of the game is very similar to just normal Ironsworn, which is what I'm expecting. But they packed a good bunch in here that's different, and it's different enough to be fun. I think it's different enough to feel unique. I definitely enjoyed my read through. I'm really excited for when they release more content for it, but nonetheless, I think I'm ready to jump into it, to begin a Starforged world to start playing in. And I have to record it. Because I don't know, I just can't play this game by myself solo. I can, but I have to know it's going somewhere I can reference back to it, somewhere I can look at it. So here it is. There is no sound coming through on the other side. I've done music in the past for Ironsworn, but there's none for this. I've just found that it run into a lot of problems with YouTube copyright stuff, and I've had to look for certain creators that are okay with me putting stuff up. Like I did Danheim for Ironsworn, which is absolutely awesome. But at a certain point, you run through an artist's albums over and over again. You want something fresh, you want something new, and it's really hard to find non-copyright music. So it's also kind of chill if there's no music, like I have in my enclosure game, and a viewer can put up whatever they want. That feels cool to the theme. I am playing the Crying Suns original soundtrack. If you've never played the Crying Suns game, super fun indie game, pixel art, space stuff, roguelike, very fun. But I am just playing that OST in the background right now, and I'm sure I'll be playing all kinds of stuff. Mandalorian is apparently going to be a really good track for this, and actually over in the Discord, a bunch of really kind people put out a lot of cool music suggestions for me that I have in a list for myself to be able to punch through in the future when I inevitably get sick of listening to Crying Suns, because I will. But any kind of music or tone you want to put up to get yourself in the mood with me, that's cool. We're just gonna be building our campaign right now, starting the universe. I'm pumped. So I've got the preview edition over here, and I'm just going to bust my way through it. And yeah, let's actually do a stage flip really quick and build a world. Very cool. So we're doing prepare for liftoff. Prep is play. That's what we're doing right here and now. I am going to be kind of like diving through this a little bit, step by step, to sort of help myself, because like I said, I've only read this once. So we're going to choose our truths, create our character, build a starting sector, and begin the adventure. Let's see how many of these bad boys we're able to step through here. in an hour. Returning to an existing campaign, we're not doing that. We're choosing our truth. So I have actually, and you can see it in the My Fate section down here, because this is usually where the rolls. Let me throw a roll out there. Usually where those are going to pump out, so you're going to kind of see my notes over in the corner. But I did a lot of pulling assets out of this PDF file, because all the art is just so gorgeous, and I need it in my Roll20 game to be able to use. So I'm excited. Let's build the world. So we're choosing our truths. Oh, okay. So default assumptions. I think these are important. I'm glad that they put these in, because there are some things that you just need for a system. So this is a perilous future. This is a lonely future. This is a diverse future. It is far-flung, unexplored, wondrous, retro, scavenged, unjust, and hopeful. So all of those kind of setting in. I think I'll read into those, because that kind of sets the theme. So 2 centuries ago, your people fled a cataclysm and settled in a distant galaxy they call the Forge. This is a chaotic place full of dangers and mysteries. With some possible exceptions, which you'll identify as part of your own truths, humans are the only known intelligent life in this galaxy. Others once lived here, but only mysterious and perilous vaults remain to mark their legacy. I feel like I need to be using my voice mod right now. I think I do. We're gonna turn on the reading voice mod. I'm sorry if it's obnoxious. I have no idea. Let me just quickly listen to what this sounds like. You might hear an echo. Maybe you won't, but let me just hear what this sounds like. Is it student hall? Storyteller drama. Okay, here we go. Hello. I hate it. We're not gonna do it. I think it's too obnoxious to go all in. How much does that blast my levels? 1 second. Let me okay, you're gonna see this no matter what, but let me just see. How much does that make my levels explode? Where is it? Read. Hello. I don't think I liked the way it sounded when I when I spoke through it to hear for myself, but we're just gonna stick with a normal voice. I think that's best. With some possible exceptions, as I'm repeating myself, humans are the only known intelligent life in the galaxy. Others once lived here, but only mysterious and perilous vaults remain to mark their legacy. Now I'm paranoid. Okay, my voice mod is not on. That would have sucked to just have that on for the rest of the thing. This is a diverse future. There is a vibrant mix of people and cultures among the humans of the Forge. This is a far-flung future. Settlements lie scattered and often isolated from one another. Your starship can travel at faster than light speeds, but it's ponderously slow at a cosmic scale. This is an unexplored future. Discoveries await. Even in settled regions, much of the Forge is unknown and uncharted. This is a wondrous future. The Forge is a galaxy of ancient mysteries, spacefaring creatures, startling phenomenon, and other marvels. This is a retro future. Envision the technology you wield as only slightly advanced over today's real-world technologies, or even a step back in some ways. This is a scavenged future. It's decaying, gritty, and used. Resources are scarce, and the people of the Forge cobble together what they can. This is an unjust future. Within the Forge, those in power hoard resources, control technologies, and impose their will on others through force or cunning. Life can be harsh for those who lack influence. This is a hopeful future. Despite these challenges, hope remains. Your sworn vows are a manifestation of that hope. So yeah, it's good to get those assumptions out of the way, like default truths to the world, and kind of have it established that you don't go too out of the way of what the game is intended. So yeah, we have quite a few truths to go through here. It's 14 truths. Yeah, how to select your truths. Choose a truth. You can roll or you customize a truth or craft your own. All cool. Ooh, and some space. Shit, yeah. I have read through all this once, but like I said, I am just burning through to help me remember the pace I'm going. I need these instructions at my side. Yeah, let's begin. I think I know all these. We have our contradictions, leaving unanswered questions, conducting the exercises group, keep it moving, start to envision your character. So yeah, all these things kind of come naturally to doing truths. I'm used to that from Iron Sword for the most part, but very good writing and suggestion to people burning setting up their truths. So we're going to do the cataclysm. So we have three possibilities, and I'm kind of all for rolling to and just sticking with what we get when it comes to generating our world. Once we're in it, we'll probably mold around a little bit, and I always reserve the right to change things that don't feel right, which I think is exactly how the game should be run. So if something super doesn't fit together and I can't put it together in my head, even though the game encourages contradictions, to see what kind of spawns from that, I will decide whether or not I want to explore that direction. So yeah, let's fucking do it. We're gonna roll. We're gonna roll to see what the cataclysm was. What sent us to the forge? Since if you remember, in our default situation over here, is a perilous future. 200 years ago, 2 centuries, our people fled the cataclysm and settled in the forge. Very similar to how in Iron Sworn you were sent to the Iron Islands or whatever it was called, the Iron Lands. That's right, Iron Lands, Iron Islands. What's wrong with me? Fucking Game of Thrones. Okay, the Iron Islands. So let us roll an oracle and find out what our cataclysm is and place it into the game. Ooh, we got the big numbers. So we're going to the bottom. Everything fell apart in an age of chaos. Okay. Uprisings flared like wildfire. Governments were toppled. Trade ceased. Old enemies waged new wars, and allies turned on one another. On the brink of total collapse, we assembled our fleets and traveled to the forge. A new home. A fresh start. The crisis was sparked by we get to roll a second time to see what the crisis was. I'm happy that we have it to spark and it's not just like Danganronpa where the big bad thing that happened. It's like, oh, okay, cool. No description, huh? Oh, spoilers by the way for Danganronpa. Don't think about it. Roll Oracle. Pachow. 76, again the highest result. A dire religious prophecy. Interesting. I'm kind of excited to roll on because I know there's a religion truth. I'm kind of excited to see what that is. A dire religious prophecy is what sparked the crisis. So we thought we were going to get 2020 or 2012 like hardcore. The Mayans are not, I guess it's not religion, but some kind of rapture was coming, and we're going crazy for it. And we have a quest starter here, and a little like extra bit to sort of add to our situation, which is interesting. I wonder if that's in general. Yep, that's just in general for this truth towards our character. Very interesting. You'll notice I'm using, by the way, just Roll20 for a sheet. That's over on this screen here. I'm just using Roll20 for my overall sheet because the digital one isn't out yet, but will be soon, I'm sure, within the next year or two, and that'll be amazing to use. I cannot wait to be able to dig into that bad boy. So it will be, yes, we need to plug this in. We need to do that. So let's flip back over. Wait, no. We'll flip here. So I want this in Roll20. Let's see how well it preserves the script here. Can I edit PDF? What happens when I click edit PDF? Let me see here. Doop. I don't think I can click edit PDF. How do I can't actually copy paste, probably for good reason. I just want to, wait, give me the hand. There we go. I was like, I should be able to just do a basic copy paste. All right, there we go. Yeah, I had the wrong situation going on in Adobe Acrobat. Okay, let's see how well this preserves. It actually just comes through really nice. I like it. And it's going to be a dire religious prophecy. And we're going to bold that as well. And let's get the quest starter in there and we'll read it up. We can actually give it that same look, I think, in Roll20. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to quote it. Ah, yes. Very cool. Any way I can make it, like, not so gigantic? I guess that's just what a quote looks like. I don't think I like that as much, so let's have it be normal and just have it be that. That's fine. I don't need that little bar next to it. So the quest starter is the threat that triggered the cataclysm rises anew here in the Forge. Just the first thing I was thinking of. I was like, how does that play into where we are now? Interesting. How does it manifest? How has it changed or adapted since the cataclysm? What will you do to stop it? Ooh, that's a cool option. That is a definite cool option. I'm kind of like wanting to just make a note because I'm gonna guess that we're gonna get a lot of these, and I'm just gonna make like a quest options note. So like I know all of these at once, so I can kind of like see, because I have a feeling we're going to get a lot of these quest starters from a lot of different things. So I just want these like noted everywhere. I think that's enough. I don't have to put too much other like information to remember what that is. Okay, so if I just hit save, boom. That looks so nice. I like it. I'm kind of almost wanting to be a nerd and just highlight this in red. Foreground, Pachow. Yeah, a dire religious prophecy. Okay, very cool. I'm all about it. All right, awesome. We're moving on to the Exodus. These are so fun. Oh, there's another thing I was asking. Do you possess a keepsake or artifact of pre-cataclysm society? What is it? Why is it important to you? If you are all that remains of a people or culture, you might be a vestige? Oh, the vestige is what's it called? A path, like one of your assets that you can have. If I am all that remains of a people or culture, I don't think I'm all that remains. Do I possess a keepsake or artifact of pre-cataclysm society? So all the while doing this, I think the game did tell you to like think about your character creation. So that's why this little guy is here. I love the way this book has been structured. It's incredible. And yeah, you can use this this to kind of like build your character as you go. Would I possess a keepsake or artifact of pre-cataclysm society? What is it? Why is it important to you? I feel like the quickest and easiest way to do this, especially with what I rolled for the cataclysm, is going to be like the religious symbol, whatever it is. But we haven't like gotten there yet. Like some like, you know, like how like Catholics, you got the rose beads, and with all kinds of religions they have like little totems and stuff. I feel like I have some kind of totem for my character here. Let's since this is my character, let's actually just like write that down. Let's see. Oh. Religious, of course. I don't know how to spell. It's literally right here. Religious totem from pre-cataclysm. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I feel like a lot of people are going to end up picking that one. TBH, but works for me. Okay. I don't even know what the character is going to be, and I'm already thinking about stuff. I really love these little prompts. They're awesome. Oh, shit. There's there's the nuclear bomb. This is well-placed art. Oh, geez, I'm not even on the right thing. So good. The art has been incredible throughout the preview edition. Absolutely back this project, and you can get the preview edition and read all this other stuff in detail for yourself. So we're doing the Exodus. So let's get another roll down here and figure out what we're doing. Once I'm like getting more rolls, it might be when I say no if it doesn't fit. So let's just see. I'm sure they will. I've never actually gone. I've only gone back on a truth once in a while. So let's do an oracle. 97. All right. 97. We're just rolling flipping high. We're going for all the last ones. So this is the Exodus, which I think is like the details of when we left, basically. Mysterious alien gates provided us instantaneous one-way passage to the Forge. Oh shit, we did get raptured. There was literally a rapture to the Forge. What the fuck? Oh my god. Mysterious alien gates provide instantaneous one-way passage to the Forge to save us from the happening. My god. Yeah. In the midst of the cataclysm, our ancestors found a strange metal pillar on our homeworld's moon. Oh, that's calling back. That's calling back to old Ironsworn truths with the metal pillars. On our homeworld's moon. All right. A map on the surface of this alien relic detailed the deep space locations of the Iron Gates. Oh, fuck yeah. That's some cool shit. Massive devices which powered artificial wormholes. With no other options, the Exodus ships fled through the gates and emerged here in the Forge. Dude, holy crap, that's so cool. Oh, that's so cool. I love these fucking games, dude. So amazing. All right, let's get that one in there. Quest starter. An explorer brings news. They've located an active gate in the depths of the Forge. Why do you swear to travel there? Which power or foe seeks to take control of the gate? Oh, that's so cool. Iron Gates. Oh, I like it a lot. I definitely enjoy that. All right. So let's hit save there. And let's actually, oh yeah. Let's grab that for the list because I'm gonna need to see all of the quests that I have optional for the beginning of my venture. Okay. So here's the character note. We're doing a character note. Does your family or cultural history offer any stories of the Exodus? How does this legacy impact you today? If you are dedicated to expanding the reach of your people within the Forge, you might be an explorer. If you are exiled or revealed, oh my god, I'm having a brain fart. Exiled or reveled? Revealed? Oh no. I'm gonna have to, like, 1 second. I'm having a brain fart, a big one. Why don't I know this word? I have to Google. Please, Google, tell me how to pronounce words that are easy to pronounce. Reviled. Why couldn't I think of that? I was like, reveled? Reviled. It's vile. It's basically, oh, you're vile. Reviled. Okay. If you're exiled or reviled, you might be an outcast. You know, if I would have read the rest of this, I could have probably know what that word was. Oh no. Oh no, bro. Interesting. Does my family or cultural history offer any stories about the Exodus? How does this legacy impact you today? If you are dedicated to expanding the reach of your people within the Forge, you might be an explorer. If you are exiled or... You know, I think I'm like, now that I'm thinking of it, I think he might be, just because I don't know what the we're gonna really roll on the religious note, but I think that he could be an outcast. um Outcast could be a path for him. Only I don't know about this, like, wanting dedicated to exploring the reach of your people within the forge. But I think an outcast makes sense only because he's still holding on to this religious totem from pre-cataclysm. And in my head, the cataclysm was caused by that, I mean, it's not even in my head, it's literally what we rolled. Was this a dire religious prophecy that he probably still holds on to some degree? And maybe outcast just for that, you know that could be interesting. So could outcast is a possibility. I'm gonna put in the notes here. Yeah, what family or cultural history, yeah, does your family or cultural history offer any stories about the Exodus? um I don't know. I'm gonna just save this question for myself, put it in the GM notes here, and then uh just actually I'm gonna save the whole thing. I don't know what I'm doing. Grab the whole thing and let's just put it in the notes and maybe ask myself that question later. Questions for myself. I'll hum on that for a little while. We'll see what we can do with it. All right, communities is next. Let's do it. Let's roll communities. Roll. Oh yeah, just oracles. So we're doing more oracles. Let's see what we get. Let's see if we can just keep rolling the highest. 70. It's still the number 3, man. We're getting the number 3 on everything. So for communities, which let me actually pop up here. We have made our mark on this galaxy, but the energy storms we call balefires threaten to undo that progress, leaving our communities isolated and vulnerable. What? That's neat. Starships navigate along bustling trade routes between settlements. We've built burgeoning outposts on the fringes of known sectors, and bold spacers chart new paths into unexplored domains. But this hard earned success is threatened by the chaotic balefires, intense energy anomalies which cut off trade routes and threaten entire planets. Dude. And then the possible, so a balefire expands towards a remote deep space settlement. Can a rescue fleet be marshaled in time to transport the inhabitants of the station to safety? What foe stands in the way? This is crazy. So we have these. So we're separated because of these storms. So the forges, even though we've been quote unquote raptured here, this place is incredibly dangerous, and we already kind of set that up in the base truths that they gave us, the assumed truths, but definitely dangerous in this way. A balefire. So just this horrible firestorm that just floats through space. Jeez, dude. So communities are very separated. Very few and far between. Interesting. Very interesting. And then let's get this quest in there. There's a lot of interesting quest options. I love like how many paths you can take. It's good stuff. I know there's going to be one for every truth, so I could just save them there, but I also know that I'm going to be getting it didn't say quest starter, but I'm going to put that there. Pow. Yeah, it let me switch back to this. So I think it's best to list them all here. I just know it's going to go beyond truths with quest starter. I'm going to probably end up with like 20 different possible starting quests, because there's going to be quests for sectors, quests for individuals, lots of possibilities of where to start the adventure. So communities, we're going to hit save changes. Yeah, we're good on this. Pow. Yeah, we made our mark on this galaxy, but the energy... We'll go over everything in the end. Just the black text, just to kind of like get the details of what's going on. Iron. Always good to know what the hell iron's gonna be used for here. So far, there's fucking gates, space gates made entirely out of iron. God, what do they even look like? There's so many. Imagination runs wild. Wild, I say. Let's roll that oracle for iron. See what we get. Fuck. Do I only roll high? This is a D100, right? It's a D100. We've gotten the third option every time. We can do it. We can consistent third option throughout the entire game. The Iron Sworn bind their honor to iron blades. This is the one, because I've skimmed the first line of these. This is the one I was kind of least interested in for iron, but I feel like I have to go for it now. Let's read the details and see if I'm more into it. Aboard a starship where stray gunfire can destroy fragile equipment or pierce hulls, the brutal practicality of a sword makes for a useful weapon. This is cool. This is cool, I have to admit. A few also favor the silent efficiency of a blade for infiltration or espionage. Most importantly, when the Ironsworn swear a vow upon a sword, they bind their commitment to the metal. If they forsake a vow, that iron must be abandoned. To be Ironsworn without a blade is to be disgraced. It's cool. It's definitely cool, but this might be the first one I veto. Only because it's super good and super interesting. Because it brings a very old world item into a sci-fi thing. And I know that one of the pre-established things is that the technology isn't that advanced. I'm trying to think if I can like still love it in my head. Because I could still imagine it doesn't have to be like an olden day sword. It can be something a little newer, an iron blade of a different kind. Because there's another one that made more sense to me in my head, where you're swearing upon the iron of your ship, which seems cooler and fits more. But I feel like maybe I should keep this. Maybe these swords are like almost like not like Knights of Columbus, you know, like, because I'm kind of harking on this religious thing. I've started one, and they've kind of started fitting in of this like old religion that predated the cataclysm, that said it was coming, and you know, maybe they raptured through these gates. I wonder if these swords are like a representation, like maybe the Ironsworn are kind of built into that a little bit. But that would kind of make them outcasts a little bit in some way in my head, because I was already kind of playing with maybe being an outcast because of that. Maybe not. Maybe the religion is well accepted. Maybe they saw it coming. The cataclysm was coming, and they wanted to save everybody. So maybe we're not an outcast. Maybe we're more of the explorer type. Who knows? Let's go with that. Let's stick with the blades. I'm probably gonna imagine them a little more sci-fi. Just some tech like established to it in some way, or maybe not. Maybe they are just pieces of iron. I'm kind of a sci-fi boy, so who knows? Let's grab this. I can just grab that all in one. Punch it out. Quest starter, there we go. And then let's grab the quest starter and make sure it's all in here. What was the quest starter? I didn't even fucking read it. All right, we're gonna read it. Let me get it in here first. You vow to forge a new sword from the iron of an important object or artifact. Oh, you could forge a sword out of like your old ship or some shit. Holy fuck, that's actually really cool to have a sword have been a ship. Because that still lets me have it be the thing I think I wanted, which was like swear on a ship. What is it, and why is it meaningful to you? Who protects it? Oh, this one's really cool because I could have a sword that was from one of the Exodus ships. One of the ships that that went through the Iron Gates, or a sword made from a piece of the Iron Gates. Okay, this one's way cooler than I thought. I was ready to veto probably like one of the coolest vows I've gotten so far, or truths I've gotten so far. This is where it's at. I'm fucking into this, dude. Yeah. Yes, 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 yes. I love it. And the character bit for this one for Iron. What do you swear vows upon? Why is this object meaningful to you? If your background or personality emphasizes the strength of your iron vows, you might be honor bound. Could be honor bound. Could possibly be honor bound. I don't know. I'm not sure. Let's write down honor bound and attribute it to iron. Um I feel like I have a sword from the I immediately love that idea. I feel like I have a sword from the Exodus. Uh sword from the uh iron, I'll give it like a name. Iron sword from the X made from the X what how do I spell Exodus? There it is. There's an O in there. From the Exodus ships. From one of the Exodus ships. I'm into it. Okay, yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, let's hold on to that. Yeah, you vow to forge a new sword from the iron of an important object or artifact. What is it? Why is it meaningful to you? Who protects it? So I would want to get that. Maybe I don't have that then. Maybe I don't have that yet. What do I currently? Yeah, maybe that's something I would want to get, like a piece of an old Exodus ship. So that would be part of the actual quest. Okay, I misinterpreted that a little bit. What do I swear my vows on? Why is an object meaningful to you? Maybe I do have that. I kind of like the idea of me having that, but maybe forging a new sword could be from an iron gate or from something else. I'm kind of just immediately inspired by that. I also might not take this quest, so I think I need this iron. I'll just rewrite it. Iron sword from Exodus ship. I think that's what I would swear my iron on for sure. That's fucking sweet. I just love it. All right, let's save that bad boy. So there's iron. Laws. Let's get into it. Next. Oh yeah, the roll. Fucking always rolling high. 64. Did I manage? I got in the middle. I didn't quite get the third option. I did it. Laws and governance vary across the settled domains, but bounty hunters are given a wide latitude to pursue their contracts. Their authority is almost universally recognized and supersedes local laws. This makes sense because I kind of wanted to be a bounty hunter. I feel like that's the easiest starting point if you go in Mandalorian. It's just to be a bounty hunter. So it's cool that one of these truths just gives emphasis to that. Through tradition and influence, the powerful Hunters Guild is given free rein to track and capture fugitives in most settled places. Only the foolish stand between a determined bounty hunter and their target. I could be a bounty hunter, but also these just seem like lawmen in here. So, quest starter. A famed bounty hunter needs your help tracking down their quarry. So even the quest is kind of saying you aren't a bounty hunter, but it might be a path. What is your relationship to the fugitive? Do you swear to aid the hunter or the target? Now, maybe I'm not a bounty hunter. I actually I don't think I am. I think it's more interesting to not be a bounty hunter. So the law seems to be bounties. Seems to be if you do shit, people are going to spend money to see you done. It's very Wild West. I like that for sure. Let's do the thing I've always been doing. Just get these quests compiled so I know what interest. Because I can come after these later too. These could be future quests. I think it's good to just compile all these just to have them, and be able to use them throughout a game. So we're going to hit save on this. Ka-chow. Laws for me. Feels good. Looks good. What's next? Religion. Here comes a big one. Here comes a big one. I've kind of been hooking quite a few things into religion, so this is going to be interesting. Let's figure this out. Okay, roll Oracle. Oh, get this up here. Okay, here we go. Please be good. All right, 70. So I think I'm getting number 3. So our number 3 has been fitting very well. We had a middle one, which also worked. The bounty hunter one is interesting. I don't know if it fits perfectly, but it will. It'll have time. I'm satisfied with it. But for religion, let's do it. 3, yes, this is cool. This is a cool one. 3 dominant religious orders, the triumvirate, battle for influence and power within the forge. I love this because I think some of the other ones are like I think if you roll low, it's like low religion and then middle religion, and then this is the highest religious one. So it's actually perfect that we rolled this. The other 2 would have worked. We would have fit them in because it could easily be like the cataclysm religion was a thing and now it's not anymore. So I think like the previous religion that knew about the prophecy, that made the prophecy of the cataclysm, probably split into 3 the minute it went through the Exodus. Like these are the 3 religions that have formed from the one central one. I think that's awesome. 3 dominant. So yeah, our communities are often sworn to serve one of the 3 doctrines of the triumvirate. For many, faith offers purpose and meaning, but it also divides us. Throughout our brief history in the Forge, the leaders of the triumvirate have pitted us against each other. For this reason, some are apostates who disavow these religions and follow a different path. Oh shit, dude. We might be an apostate. we'll have to figure it out. Quest starter. You bear the mark of one of the gods of the triumvirate. Ooh, we totally do. This one might be one we grab. What is it? Priests declare this as a sign you are chosen to fulfill a destiny. We're the chosen one. I'm the dragonborn. Do you accept this fate and swear to see it through, or are you determined to see it undone? What force opposes you? I'm very into that. Oh, we forgot our character bit at the end of laws. We'll go back for it. We'll go back for it after we finish religion. I think all of those are worth like thinking about. Let's get the quest collected. All the possibilities ready for us. And yeah, so what is your relationship to religion? If you are an ardent follower of a god or creed, you might be a devotant. I don't think I am, for sure. I think I'm definitely of avoiding that fate. I think I'm imagining for my characters. I already have a little bit of one in mind. They're definitely going to be defiant of religion to a certain point. I think their family is going to be very based in it. Their past is going to be very based in it, but I think they could be one of these apostates who's not about the three religions of the triumvirate, but maybe has this mark. That could be interesting. Born with the birthmark. I don't think they're a devotant, so I'm just gonna leave that one. I'm noting possible ones here for that. But oh yeah, law. So let's get back to law real quick. So yeah, we got religion down. Let's get back to law and see what that's like. Oh yeah, here it is. If you chase down outlaws, you might be a bounty hunter. I could be. If you are skilled at getting in and out of protected places in the systems, you might be an agent. If you have connections with the criminal underworld, you might be a scoundrel. Ooh. All of these are the scoundrel and bounty hunter are possible. I think those are both ones we should possibly write down. Honorbound might be off the list for this thing I'm making here. So we might be a scoundrel outlaw. Oh no. If any of my friends end up watching this, who played in a certain sci-fi game with me, they might know who I'm attempting to play here. Oh, somebody fun. And we're moving down to magic. I'll let this one go. I haven't really thought about this at all. Let's just roll it up and see what kind of world we're in here. I'm into it whichever way it goes. It could be interesting. Let's see. 48. I don't know. Supernatural powers are wielded by those rare people we call paragons. So there are Jedi, but they're rare. While not magic in the truest sense, the abilities of paragons are as close to magic as we can conjure. These powers are born of Magitech augmentations. Interesting. I feel like the ancient knowledge would have been very much more the Jedi, but these are actual augmentations. Very cool. Let's get magic plugged in here then. All this information, give it to me. Pachow. And then this guy goes here, and I'm going to actually back that up into that, give it a space, and put in Magitech augmentations, which I'm curious what that means. I mean, I'm just thinking augmentations, like something inside your head, kind of thing. Foreground, right? That's red. Cool. And then hopefully, it's gonna hold on to that, isn't it? And here is our quest starter. Let's figure out what that's about. But first we have to italicize it. Quest starter. A young paragon wields incredible power, but cannot control it. They have been shunned by family and friends. They are also hunted by a person or organization who seeks to use them as a weapon. Baby Yoda, no! Why are you sworn to protect the Paragon? What fabled location might offer a new home for them? The Baby Yoda path is real. It's in the game. I'm into it. I don't know if we'll pick it, but I'm into it. We'll put it in the list. And what is the extra bit here? If magic is an aspect of your setting, how does your character and their culture view these unnatural abilities? If you possess supernatural powers, you might be an empath, firebrand, kinetic, seer, or shade. I don't think I am any of these things, but when having this question asked, I think suspicious is going to be first and foremost. I am like answering these questions. I'm not like writing them down per se. I'm just kind of checking them out. I'll make sure I've answered everyone. Yeah. As far as the first one of the first ones says your family or cultural history, I wrote that down to ask myself that later. How does this legacy impact you today? I think that my family may have been, I might be like ancestor to some of like the religious like the highly religious families of the time who helped organize the Exodus to those doors. I feel like I should have a connection to that. I think that's interesting. Got to be special somehow. In fact, that's one of the rules. You're supposed to be special. You have to make your character special to some degree. You're lame if you're not. Can't just be an NPC like I sell bread. What a compelling character. But you could still be, yeah, it's true. You can still be not the special snowflake and have a very interesting thing going on. But for my universe, I'm as for many people, I'll be the center of it. It's the best way to move the fiction forward. So we did this, right? Magic is done. Communication and data. I'm into it. Let's figure out about communication and data. We're making good time. Bust the roll out. Bust the roll. Roll Oracle. 16. We rolled so low. Much was lost when we came to the forge. It is a dark age. Oh shit, I wasn't expecting that. The knowledge that remains is a commodity that is valuable as the rarest resource. Information is collected, hoarded, and jealously guarded. Ships and outposts endure prolonged periods of isolations. of isolation, and rumors or disinformation are used to gain advantage or undermine foes. Oh shit. So information is key. Um Very interesting. I kind of wanted it to be I personally, this could be a veto. I don't know. I personally wanted a little more connection. Let's read the quest starter. An insurgent organization seeks to make knowledge available to all. To that end, they ask your aid in stealing important data from an outpost belonging to a corrupt organization. What information is held there? Why is it also important to you? It's growing on me. These always grow on me right after the quest. Right after the quest thing, I'm immediately like, okay, that's kind of cool. That's interesting, because your truths very much, and I feel like this is something that I've fallen into. I'm sure many people have fallen into. Just because you don't like it, like you don't feel like a truth fits. These are just the truths in the beginning. Truths can break. Truths can change. This quest initially is presenting the option for change. It's literally, oh, there's no connections, but an insurgent organization seeks to make connections happen. Um, and you may be helping them. If they succeed, this truth changes. Immediately built into the truth is a way to change it. So they should never be felt like the end all be all. I've also seen written within these books and suggested that to me that um, some truths might be rumor. Some truths might not be entirely true. It might just be what's understood where you are now or where the timeline is right now. So there's always room for it to grow and change, which is just a great part of the game. So let's ka-chow, save that guy, and add it to our quest board. I'm gonna rename that quest board. Plenty of things to happen. And what is the extra here? If you are an expert at subverting or manipulating digital information systems, you might be an agent. If you keep an archive of navigational charts, you might be a navigator. I like this one. I'm agent could be possible. Could be possible. Let's just hold on to it. Because I've got an agent twice. I didn't list it the first time, but now that it's come up twice, I'm curious. Medicine. Oh no. Well, let's see how that one works out. See if this is a world of suffering or not. Medicine. Okay, here we go. Let's punch it. Roll Oracle. Ooh, what do we get? Low again. Oh wait, nope. Midway. 15 or 51. What am I? I just went backwards. All right. To help offset a scarcity of medical supplies and knowledge, the technicians we call riggers create basic organ and limb replacements. Interesting. Much was lost in the Exodus, and what remains of our medical technologies and expertise is co-opted by the privileged and the powerful. For most, advanced medical care is simply out of reach. Oh no, not my current timeline. Please no. No, healthcare, help me. When someone suffers a grievous injury, they'll often turn to a rigger for a makeshift mechanical solution. Interesting. Quest starter. A rigger is in desperate need of a rare technological artifact to create a life-saving medical device. Their patient is someone important to you and won't survive more than a few days. What is the nature of this artifact and what protects it? They're in desperate need of a technological artifact to create a life-saving medical device. Why did my music stop? Restart. There we go. Their patient is someone important to you and won't survive more than a few days. What is the nature of this? Okay. This is interesting. I like that it makes sense and it fits with everything else we've done thus far. It wouldn't make sense for it to be easy. I feel like a lot of these are tiered with like super hard, medium, easy. And we're getting the mediums here. And I feel like we're getting a good spread. All right, this is cool. Am I a rigger? I wonder. No. Not the guy I'm thinking of. Now I'm thinking of somebody new, though. Now I'm thinking of a different character. I don't know. My truths might turn me to somebody new. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Let's grab this and let's go here. All right. And that's already in there, so we've saved that. A rigger is in desperate need. Do you bear any notable scars or prosthetics? Do you have any medical or physical disabilities? I think I do. I think I might. These aspects might influence your look or approach. If you are skilled at providing medical care for yourself or others, you might be a healer. I don't know if I'm a healer. Like I said, I don't know if I'm a rigger. If you are rigged with advanced... Oh! Interesting. If you are rigged with advanced prosthetics or so I guess a way to heal people is to rig them up with gear. If you are rigged with advanced prosthetics or cyberware, you might be augmented. Augmented is a possibility, big time. We're going to actually grab that one. I have a feeling I am. Only because I have an anime character I'm also basing off of, and that character has a mechanical arm, so I'm saving this. All right. Looks good. So medicine is out the door. Okay. Artificial intelligence is next. Oh, excuse me. This is probably the last one we're going to be able to get out before I have to close the episode, and then we'll have to continue it in the next one. But let's get it done. Let's get that roll out the door. Excuse me again. Roll Oracle. 75. We rolled high. Artificial consciousness emerged in the time before the Exodus. Yes, we got the one with AI. And I have 1 second. I have voices I have for this, so I'm excited.
To serve you, sir.
What's that one sound like? 1 second, I have to hear myself.
Beep boop.
I love that one. That one's good. I need to have an AI in my ship. Please, 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 please. Okay. Oh, have conversations with my AI buddy. Please. Anyway, artificial consciousness emerged in the time before the Exodus, and sentient machines live with us here in the Forge. Our ships, digital assistants, bots, and other systems often house advanced AI. Hell yeah, they do. For a lone traveler, machine intelligence can provide companionship and aid within the perilous depths of the Forge. This game knew what I wanted. They knew I wanted an AI ship buddy so bad. Quest starter. A rogue AI has taken over a transport ship. The fate of the crew and passengers is unknown. What critical cargo did this vessel carry? I really want this one. I really want this quest. This is a cool fucking quest. I'm into this. Doing the fucking HAL 2000 or whatever. HAL 2001. I'm getting that wrong. Big time. I don't think I'm getting that right. Anyway, the HAL AI like taking over a ship thing is such a good sci-fi story. Need to watch some sci-fi movies, get inspired. Let's copy that quest. I'm kind of like super into that quest. I'm not gonna like highlight it on here. I kind of want these to all be their own thing. Just a nice list of all the possible quests, but let's save it. What is the question? If you are accompanied by a machine intelligence, I want to be, you might have a companion such as a combat bot, a survey bot, or a utility bot. If your ship has an AI, you might have the overseer module. Oh, fuck, I want that. If AI in your campaign is rare or unavailable, these units will operate using very basic machine intelligence. If AI is common and advanced, they may have their own sentient personalities. Oh, I hate that I only have so many choices because you start with the ship, 2 paths, and then one of your own choice. So far, I think this is the first time it's offering me something that's not a path, so I might be able to cover some of my other things, but I really want that overseer module, man. I want it bad. Okay, let's just... I'm getting too excited. Let's just yeah, if AI have common, let me just reread that last one. If AI is common and advanced, they may have their own sentient personality. They absolutely will have their own sentient personalities. Are you kidding me? I must have AI friend. Cannot not have that. I bet you that card has a name thing at the top too. I'm going to get to name him fucking Jarvis. Oh, that's going to be sweet. Okay, cool. That's artificial intelligence. We're going to end this episode here because it's been 1 hour, and we will do another one soon and in the future. I don't know if I'm gonna just upload these in the same order that I did with my Ironsworn episodes. That might be it. Tuesday, Thursday. I'll probably do that. And right now, in my Ironsworn campaign, I'm at a bit of a pause. I left off and went on vacation in real life, and haven't quite come back to that story yet. I do plan to. I want to come back to it. And I know how it is. A lot of times I don't, and things get left off into the dust. I've been side blinded by Starforged. So here's to hoping I will continue that series. I think I will. I put a lot of work into it. So I believe at some point I'm going to be doing that sooner rather than later. So we will see. We will see more episodes of the Enclosure, I think. But right now, I would definitely like to do a few of these and maybe intersperse them. Maybe we'll do two uploads at the same time. Who knows how I feel in the moment? We'll see. Because I might want to jump over and use that fucking. The biggest difference right now is me doing this sort of manual versus the automatic of the beautiful Roll20 sheet made by, oh goodness, why can't I remember their name? I have to remember their name. I've shouted them out before, and I need to shout them out again because not doing so makes me feel terrible because of all the great work they've done. Where are they? Aethin. Ayethin. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, so I apologize. Aethin. Um, an amazing, very talented person working in the background code of Roll20 to make wonderful character sheets. The Ironsworn sheet is entirely made by her, and it is. Let me make sure I got her pronouns right. No pronouns on the thing. That's okay. Them. Entirely made by them, and it's incredible. I can't wait for the Starforged version. But very cool. We will have another episode up soon for my continued dig through here. So I will see you soon. Thank you for joining. Bye.